De coincidencio es que el otro día viéramos un vídeo de Takashi from Japan preguntando a japoneses cuál es su anime sobrevalorado. Un vídeo que tenía 6 o 7 meses y que no habíamos visto y que lo vimos por primera vez. Buen de coincidencia es que hace 3 horas en el momento en el que estoy grabando este vídeo, haya publicado otro. ¡Vamos al lío, no! ¡Vamos al lío! ¡Pokimane! ¿Qué hace Pokimane aquí? Justo la pilló de viaje a Japón y le grabó un vídeo Takashi from Japan con Pokimane. No, pero tiene un aire. Jokan, me estás diciendo que no es Pokimane. Si no es Pokimane, vamos, no es. ¿Pero cómo no va a ser Pokimane?
Later seasons of Deep.
Gente que habla igual, o sea, es Pokimane, que me estáis tocando la polla. No, para sorpresa de nadie he dicho que me he hecho una llave, por cierto.
I just felt like it was a lot of repeating the same tropes, maybe certain fan service that I thought was kind of weird, and just it was harder to really keep my attention.
¿Tengo yo una muy mala memoria? Que sí. O tampoco yo recuerdo a Kimetsu no Yaiba con excesivo fanservice. Quizá las pibas de Uzui es un poco lo que más, ¿no? Bueno, a ver, las tetas de la pelirroja también son gigantescas. Quitando eso tampoco tiene mucho, ¿no? La hermana también. Yo tío, tiene 8 años, man.
Attention, to be honest. Still beautiful art, but I don't know.
I haven't even watched it yet. I know the fight scenes are good. I see it on Instagram, I see it on YouTube, I see it, the AMVs, all of it. But it's just the hype behind it, it just turned me off.
O sea, el pibe ni la ha visto. Pero dice que con todos los comentarios, con todos los vídeos que salen por ahí y tal, que ya está hasta la polla. Man.
Me.
I only watched 3 episodes, honestly, so I might not be the best person to talk about it, but it was just not that interesting to me. I'm an Attack on Titan person, I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Una rosa. Se ha visto 3 caps, tampoco mucho para juzgar, pero bueno.
I will have to say
Hostia, qué guapo es este chaval, ¿no?
AOT, Attack on Titan. The ending, I don't care what.
Y además culto, ¿eh? Dijo que era mierda Attack on Titan, que no te enteras. ¿Qué?
The ending, I don't care what anyone says. The ending was garbage. Like,
¿Qué ending? ¿Cuál de todos? Figura.
people to say it's not only the best anime, but the best piece of fiction of all time, that's just wrong.
I'm not an action girly, so I think that's probably the reason why, but I couldn't get past the 3rd episode because I got a bit bored. Sorry.
You didn't finish it.
No, I didn't finish it. And maybe I'm missing out on something and it gets better, but it just didn't hold my attention the way I wanted it to.
Ah, está hablando del final. Hostia, tío, perdón, estoy asociadísimo hoy. Cuando dice que el ending le pareció una basura, dice que es el final el que le parece una basura. Ah, o sea, que el pibe se lo terminó. Se ha visto las 4 putas temporadas y lo llama puto ultra overrated. Y otro pibe diciendo Shingeki. ¿Le puedes preguntar a un japonés?
I think they went on too long. They dragged it out maybe a little bit too long. The philosophy is
Que es demasiado largo, tío. Tiene 4 putas seasons.
amazing. Like
¿Cuál es tu anime favorito? One Piece.
I've been watching it for almost 16, 17 years. One Piece story, like the choice, Eren, which side are you on?
The ending kind of killed off the hype, you know.
¿Qué ending? ¿Te imaginas? Amigo del tonto.
For 2.5 years, season 4 was coming out, and it was supposed to be this big, explosive ending, thriller, but it kind of...
Y no se pegaron, y no había gente haciendo pum pum, pim pim, pim pim, y estaban hablando y me aburrí.
got dragged out. It's still an amazing show, but people glaze it too much, thus making me think it's overrated.
I feel like everyone just swears
¿Por qué todo el mundo habla de Shingeki? ¿No hay otro puto anime del que hablar o qué?
on it, and when I was watching it, it didn't really hit me. I was like, you know what? I've definitely seen many other like tropes like this. I feel like it copies other kind of shows too. I feel like Evangelion and Code Geass are just a better version of it.
Dice que copia otras series y que Evangelion, que en plan de Evangelion y de Code Geass pilla mucho. ¿Pero qué estamos viendo? O sea, ¿qué serie ve la gente, tío?
Damn, a little bit controversial here. In my personal opinion, Naruto. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool anime and stuff. It's nice. I'm not saying it's bad. Like the hype is too much for what actually it is. Like it's too long, man. Like then Boruto, like you all.
Este pibe es español o latino, me lo parece a mí.
Naruto fans gonna agree with me. Like this Boruto thing was like unnecessary, not really like good at all. Like.
Habla muy bien inglés, ¿eh?
But overall, I don't think it's.
Es que es español o latino, 100%.
This like deserves like the whole hype that is around Naruto, you know. In my opinion.
I think Naruto is trash.
Why?
There's too many episodes and I feel like it's just so overrated. Like it's like an anime you say when like you can't think of any other anime to think about.
People compare Naruto to One Piece, and I don't think it's the same level to me. I think that One Piece, Ichiro Oda he's the guy, and Naruto, the beginning is nice.
El putísimo Usopp defendido a One Piece, vaya, no me lo esperaba.
And even Shippuden in the beginning is very, very nice, but I think the ending is just too convoluted and it's just too much going on, and it's too similar to Hunter x Hunter in my opinion.
Because it's so long. I tried to watch, but I'm sorry, I just gave up.
I couldn't continue.
The most overrated anime of all time. You're gonna be mad. It's One Piece. One Piece pre-time skip. I know why you're laughing. You're laughing already. One Piece pre-time skip is amazing. Oda, when he wrote every single arc.
Pensaba que iba a decir completamente lo contrario. Dice que antes del time skip era increíble. En plan, se le cae luego. No es el típico de, ¿en qué capítulo se pone bueno? No se está quejando de eso, se está quejando de lo contrario.
In pre-time skip, he was so deep in his bag. He made every shot. He knew how to make pre-time skip One Piece perfect.
The animation isn't my style. I like beautiful animation. One Piece has a very weird style. I'm not into it.
Que One Piece tiene una animación como rarita, en plan, que no le gusta mucho el estilo. ¿Cuál de todos? O sea, ¿sabes que lleva el anime 20 años emitiéndose, ¿no? O algo así.
And it's also, I guess this isn't a knock at the anime itself, but it's really long already. But I did see up to 137. I saw the Champloo arc, and I did cry at the end of that. So I understand why people like it.
It's too long. I don't know. I don't see the hype. I like it, but I don't think it's like the best thing in the world.
How much did you watch?
Full thing.
Muy largo, no sé cómo la gente se lo come, tal. Nah, no merece la pena. ¿Cuánto has visto? Todo. Todo. Voy al día. ¿Qué?
You have a right to say it's overrated.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a right to say.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
¡Nah, man! Parece que has salido del puto anime de JoJo's. Sale un puto personaje como tú y es que encaja perfectamente. Que lo diga él y le hizo un puto JoJo, es que es increíble.
It's just overall strange. They do have a good ending with the R&B, but overall I can't track the story. It's really strange. There's a vampire. It's a little out there.
It was kind of weird, you know, when they killed him off and then like the grandchild came and, you know, it's like not for me.
Okay, a lot of people are going to be mad at me, but the most overrated anime of all time by far is Jujutsu Kaisen. A lot of people
Con la camiseta de Naruto.
will put it on this pedestal of it's on the same level of
Picao por el Team 7.
trash. The only good thing about it are the fights. And the only good characters are like Gojo and Sukuna. Everyone else is trash. And yeah, stupid deaths too. The deaths in the anime are trash.
Tokyo Ghoul is overrated, bro. People swear and die by that series, but the manga is way better, first of all.
Okay.
Bueno, a ver. Dinos algo que no supiéramos.
And the third season fell flat. They didn't go one-to-one with the adaptation. People just like it for the aesthetic, but don't care about the story. And anime is very story-driven, and I feel like they missed the mark low-key with that show.
Que no sé hasta qué punto llamarlo sobrevalorado cuando creo que es una opinión bastante general el hecho de que el anime al menos de Tokyo Ghoul es una pedazo de mierda.
Kuroko no Baskets. Sorry, I'm so sorry, but I didn't like it. I really tried, but I don't know, I didn't feel the tension, I didn't, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Slam Dunk is better.
Yeah, I think Slam Dunk is better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pero 100%. De verdad, jamás en mi vida me pondréis delante de un pibe que me convenzca o que me pueda dar argumentos suficientes por los cuales Kuroko no Basket es mejor que Slam Dunk. Y no estoy diciendo que no me guste Kuroko no Basket, me la comí entera, ¿eh? Pero no me jodas, o sea, hay levels.
Evangelion, by far, it was...
Bueno, espérate.
2 out of 10 at most.
2 de 10 como mucho.
It was the same episode over and over. Like, you could watch the whole anime episodes out of order and it'd be the same.
¿Pero qué me estás contando? ¿Esta gente se ha visto la serie? ¿De qué estamos hablando aquí?
I was getting sleepy watching it. I got mad watching it. And it's just a bad anime. I'm sorry. I know that's a hot take, but I'm sorry.
Hostia, el más tonto hasta ahora del vídeo, ¿eh? Que puede verse los episodios, en plan que todos son iguales, que se los puede ver desordenados y literalmente entendería lo mismo.
Tokyo Revenger. Too long story.
Pero qué aberrate, si a nadie le importa Tokyo Revenger.
I'd definitely say Dragon Ball Z. There's just so many filler episodes. The plot doesn't progress. The character development is lacking. It's just so popular, especially in the United States, that everybody thinks it's so great. I can never get into it that much.
El tema es que no es que esté en desacuerdo con este atractivo caballero, sino que creo que en el tema de Padre Ball hay que verlo con... El contexto es importante y verlo con los ojos del momento adecuado en el que salió y las bases que implantó es importante. ¿Te lo ves a día de hoy lo que dice tiene todo el sentido del mundo? Sí. A su momento fue la putísima polla, es una de las obras más influenciables, más influentes del medio. También. Un derrate de anime ahora, ¿eh? Infravalorado.
I would say Erased. I saw it randomly on
Mierdón.
Netflix.
No, no es un mierdón. Final malete y es interesante.
And I was like, okay, I was bored and I started watching it and I was pretty like blown.
O errate, de hecho. De hecho, si tuviera que decir entre Erased, si llamarlo sobrevalorado o infravalorado, seguramente sobrevalorado sería la palabra. Porque tiene como mucha fama, hay como un fandom ahí bastante fuerte, está en Netflix, en plan, mucha gente lo ve y dice en plan, tíos, esto es God. Pero no es para tanto y en plan se cae como a pedazos conforme va avanzando, pero bueno.
Blown away. I really love that anime.
it's a good story, you know, it has a little time travel in there.
Este también dice Iris.
I love anything with time travels, you know, sci-fi feel. He's not even protecting somebody he loves. He's just protecting somebody just because he wants to.
Nunca olvidaré, no me acuerdo exactamente por qué, que cuando empecé a salir con Elena hice un vídeo de Boku Dakegai Naimachi y su madre empezó a ver mis vídeos rollo, a ver con el tonto con el que sale mi hija. Y cuando me escuchó decir Boku Dakegai Naimachi, se me plantó un día delante y me dijo, ¿cómo te aprendes esos putos nombres? O sea, quiero decir... Pero tú entiendes lo que está diciendo.
It's really good, you know, he's like a hero. At the end of the day, he didn't even get the girl, but still, it's a good show.
Al final no se puede con la piba. Bro, tienen 13 años.
Samurai Champloo, just because Cowboy Bebop is so much more popular and it's made by the same guy. And Samurai Champloo, I'm not even joking, is like 1,000 times better. Nujabes, rest in peace. The soundtrack is so good.
Bueno, una cosa coherente que ha dicho este pibe, al menos.
Literally, it's about the journey, not the destination.
Respecto a
I just
Nujabes.
think it's so important, like what it did with music, like the whole music scene from Nujabes and everything. It, like the drawing style, the story, it was fast, the pacing.
¿No es mejor que Cowboy? No es
was
mejor que Cowboy.
amazing.
Hajime no Ippo. I love that anime.
Classic.
It's a classic.
Tampoco creo que esté infravalorado. Yo creo que todo el mundo opina que Hajime no Ippo es la puta polla, ¿no? ¿Hay alguien en el chat que no opine que sea la puta polla? Mira, el primero que ha dicho yo es Pato Mafioso. Está más de 10 minutitos y a dormir.
It's amazing. Like they still drawing the manga. It's still like more new episodes coming. It's so cool. It's so nice. And many people, they don't watch it because they don't really into boxing. It's like a niche anime, you know? Unless they are like into sports or like martial arts. Yeah. They don't really look for it.
Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. I think the story is so cool and amazing, but not so many people knows about that anime. The
La verdad que no.
characters are related to another anime, which is Sakura Captor. Do you know about it? No? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hostia, o la pronuncia diferente. O Takashi no conoce Sakura Card Captor.
Well, they're related somehow because the same group. So I like that kind of connection. That it's kind of like the anime can be actor kind of thing, changing the stories.
Wolf's Rain. Wolf's Rain is a story about a wolf who basically they
El personaje de JoJo's viene
can
basado.
cover as humans, and the whole goal is to find this flower and pursue paradise. Great story. I think it's underrated because I recommend it to people and they've never heard of it. And I think they have one of the top intro songs. It's called Stray. You will definitely have it on your playlist after you watch.
I just started watching Psyche K on Netflix, and it is so
No he visto ni un segundo de esto en mi vida.
good. And it came out in 2019, so I'm a little bit upset. Like, how did I not know about this anime before? I recommend it. Like, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. I enjoy it that much.
What's special?
2 things. 1, the humor is so easy to watch. You could pick up on any episode and watch with anyone and have a really good time. 2, I usually don't watch shows in dub, but the dub is also really funny. I know. No, they got good actors and they really get the vibe of each character. So you can watch it with people who maybe don't usually watch sub or anime. Yeah.
Solo leveling right now. Solo
Infravalorado Solo Leveling.
leveling is so hard. It's a shonen anime. It's like fighting. If you like fighting anime, you like Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball, all that, bro, you're gonna love Solo Leveling. The character development, there's a lot of good character development with the characters. I just started it, but it's like it's already captivated me, bro.
Era flojo ya no, cine.
Oh, and Uzumaki.
Guapito, ¿cuántos capítulos te has visto?
I just started watching Uzumaki. I think
Acabo de empezar a verlo.
it's 3 episodes aired right now, but it's so good.
Se han estrenado 3 capítulos. Por lo que se ha visto el primero. Bueno.
It's like a scary, spooky anime. I like Elfen Lied, but I like to read more manga than watch anime. Like, I like reading Battle Royale. I like reading Higurashi. I like reading stuff by Ito Junji. But I like
Ito Junji, oye.
scary, spooky.
Wow. Ito Junji, you like Ito Junji?
Yeah, I like scary, spooky.
Blue Lock, just because Blue Lock
Usopp. Vamos a parar.
has like a really intense message about like what it means to be creative and add creativity and create a 1 out of a 0. And I think like anime.
Ha dicho lo de convertir un 1 en 0. Es que ha dicho.
It's like Haikyuu are super popular in Japan, like the movie that I watched recently, the Haikyuu movie. And you can't really see the Haikyuu love in North America, like Canada or the USA, and I feel like that's the same with Blue Lock, and I think Blue Lock just a message is.
Dice que es eso, que en Japón se ve mucho de Haikyuu, se ve mucho de Blue Lock, y luego como en Norteamérica y tal, donde vive él, como que no ve una mierda.
It's just like Haikyuu, but more intense, and that's why for me I think it's the most underrated anime.
Mira a tu alrededor, mira a tu alrededor.
And it's kind of like Your Lie in April, but a little less sad. And it's got really beautiful music, and the scenes are so nice.
Como si gacho, pero menos triste, no me interesa.
I think it's really wholesome and nice. People that enjoy like beautiful vibes and cinematography, and they don't really want like crazy action, but they want a deep story. I think that's what this anime appeals to. Forest of Piano introduced me
Ok, es que no vi.
to the whole world of anime.
Okay.
Basada, no lo vi.
Book of Friends. The first season is hard to get through, but once you get through it, the second season and on, it's just happy cries every episode.
Yoamushi pedal. Have you ever tried?
Yes, I mean, I love cycling.
Okay, nice. So it's an anime about cycling. I know it doesn't seem nice, but actually it's one of the best sports anime I've ever seen.
What's special?
The characters, the vibe, the summer, the sun. They really want to. I don't know. You just want to bike, and if you want to do the sports when you're watching a sport anime, you win.
Oh, Fire Force. And Fire Force is like, it's about these firefighters, but they fight like demon fires, but they also have their own fire powers. And it's like the animation is kind of like One Punch, where it's like really, really stylized and really good animation. So I highly recommend it.
My Hero Academia, for me at least, like I really think it's like they have a lot of deep story or like deep message behind the anime. I think it's more popular in Japan more than the States, because like a lot of American people talk about Attack on
¿Pero qué dices? Infravalorado Boku no Hero, man. Pero si están todos los lados.
Titan or Demon Slayers. But whenever I say My Hero Academia, at like maybe people who watch anime hardcore, they know, but they don't really know that shit.
The most underrated anime of all time, gotta be Welcome to the NHK. No one knows what it is, I swear, but it's super good. It's a really deep story. It's about hikikomori. You know what a hikikomori is? Yeah, in Japan, yeah. So it's good story.
Pregunta, ¿sabes lo que es hikikomori? Bueno, sí, sabes lo que es hikikomori en Japón.
Story, guys, watch it. Great, and a great opening too. Yeah.
Gurren Lagann, it's one of my favorites. You should definitely watch it. It has every genre.
Es que no quiero comentar acerca de este chaval.
Romance, action, everything. It has everything. Well, go watch it right now.
Kaiji.
Okay.
Underrated.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's a very classic.
Yeah.
Yes. Y el pibe podría ser un protagonista de calle, si os fijáis.
But nobody knows this anime.
That's true. I mean, in Japan it's quite popular, but yeah.
Yes, in Japan it's popular, but
no overseas, yeah.
Yes, Gaiji, I think you have to watch because it's very stressful, and if you watch just one episode, you can't stop.
Right.
You want to watch every episode.
Grand Blue Dreaming. Do you know what Grand Blue Dreaming is? It's the best 12-episode anime of all time. It's about this dude, okay? And he goes to college. So it's college. You don't have college anime before, right? They go to college. All he does is he drinks and gets naked. No, I know, right? Like, no, but he drinks. It's a comedy anime, so he just gets.
Está viviendo fuerte.
It's in the worst situations possible. If you have not seen Grand Blue Dreaming, you need to watch it because it's by far the best anime I could recommend for 12 episodes.
Golden Time, best romance ever. I genuinely believe, like, as a realistic portrayal, I think Nana's the best, but Golden Time is right there on par with it. Plus, it's 24 episodes, super short. I feel like anyone could read.
Nunca he visto Golden Time, creo. He visto Golden Boy, God, pero no Golden Time.
By it.
Parasyte. I think Parasyte is one of the best.
Este es el pibe antes que ha dicho solo hablado One Piece cuando se lo ha comido entero y ahora se suelta Parasyte. Ah, man.
Animes ever. It's like
Golden Saga es mejor. Esa no la he visto. ¿Dónde puedo verla?
16 episodes, something like that, and it's peak for me. I think if you like Death Notes and like the one-shot animes, like no more than one season, I think you're gonna love this. I think you're gonna love this anime.
ReZero. It is the best anime of all time, and you either hear that it sucks, it's okay, or it's great. I never hear anyone say that it's the best anime of all time, and there's reason for that. The characters, the animation, the music, the heavy moments that it has, the
Es el mismo que ha dicho que Chinchenchi sobrevalorado.
emotions. It is an amazing show.
What anime is your most favorite of all time?
I would say probably Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is my favorite. I think it's the most incredible storytelling ever. And I love the fact that even though I've already watched 3 seasons of the anime, there's still so much world building that we don't even know about. And I think it's just super creative.
It was my second anime I ever watched after Naruto, and everyone told me the Chimera Ant arc wasn't that good, and I loved it. Marilyn was one of my favorite characters next to Crollo.
Y el pibe este tiene como una cicatriz que parece como de un puto entrenamiento de un shonen de peleas, ¿eh? La puta cicatriz de Zoro me lleva el pibe.
And can't go wrong with it. I think it's one of the best arcs ever.
Vinland Saga. Pretty much they just explain how violence is not like the way. personal experience that I had. As I say, I used to practice martial arts, so I learned the hard way, like violence is not the way. I had some problems.
Oye, basado el pibe, me acabo de fijar del outfit de cowboy que me lleva, ¿eh? Cuando además es español o latino por la forma en la que habla. Pero literalmente está para subirse a un toro y hacer un rodeo o para disparar a alguien, o sea, una de dos.
Problems in the past, sorry. So then after that, I found Vinland
Outfit de folleteo.
Saga, and I was like, damn, man, it's exactly the message that I learned, and I really like it. That's for me, my personal favorite anime.
Those first 2 seasons are like genuinely so good. Literally the difference between season 1 and 2, where Thorfinn is like straight up evil, and then season 2 where all of a sudden becomes like Socrates. Literally so good. Like my brother and dad both watched it, and they like hate anime. So Vinland Saga has a special place right here in my heart.
Steins Gate. Anything with time travel, I'm locked in. And Steins Gate is one of those animes where you have to press pause and think about what just happened. It's an anime that makes you think. The ending is just it's like the biggest boom, they got you.
I love time travel.
Yeah.
And Steins Gate use very well the time travel story.
Right.
It's one of the first anime I watched too. I don't know. I feel like it's my anime comfort anime. You know, it's my baby.
So you watch it like many times?
Yes, like 4 times or 5 times.
My favorite anime of all time is Mob Psycho 100. It's
Bueno, la única cosa con sentido que ha dicho este en todo el vídeo. La única.
So the hype for that is high. It has the best character of all time, Reigen Arataka, best side character of all time. Very emotional.
Supongo que se refiere al autor, sí.
I love the animation. The main character is great.
Fan de Recero, no le pidas mucho.
Mob, the GOAT. Overall, an amazing show.
It was perfect amount of comedy, perfect amount of romance, perfect amount of action.
Bueno, la única cosa con sentido por 2 que ha dicho este pibe.
And the pacing was great, and I think it just ended really well. Another reason to watch it would be the animation is amazing. The like one of the best animations I've ever seen. It's really good.
Parasyte, which not the Korean movie, no.
Okay.
It's a really old anime, but I really like it because it's nostalgic for me. I like the storyline. I like the ideas.
A ver, nostálgico. Sí que es verdad que hace unos años de Parasyte, pero que es de 2014 o así. Un poco es del 85.
And theories that it hints on, and the kind of comments that it makes on society, which sounds crazy, but it's a really fun anime. I watched it when I was much younger, so it kind of takes me back to when I was first discovering anime. And
Sí, el manga es de hace 30 millones de años, pero el anime, estamos hablando de favorite anime of all time, es de 2014.
and feeling like I'm in a whole new world. And I feel like that was one of the deeper animes that I watched when I was younger. So special place in my heart.
So the Gundam series is just amazing. I'm an engineer, and the mechas and the whole dynamic between space and Earth and all of those planets. It's just, I love the political part of it. I also love seeing big machines fight in space. Understanding it.
También me gusta ver máquinas grandes peleando en el espacio. Es como, no sé, es como argumento de un mono. A mí gustar, máquinas grandes, espacio, pegar.
Then seeing the power dynamic and like the political struggle between people who don't live on Earth and people that live in...
Joder, y después de eso, no, me gusta el intrínseco político que tiene entre la gente que vive en el espacio y la gente que vive en la Tierra.
Space and how they interact. I think that influenced me more in like how I look at geopolitical issues, like global politics.
That's your most favorite.
Ha pasado de máquina grande, espacio, a, bueno, geopolíticamente me encanta la diferencia que tiene la gente que vive y las diferentes medidas, ¿no? Políticas que se toman en el espacio y en...
Anime of all time.
Yeah, I would probably say Gundam Seed, but I also really like Gundam 86.
Favorite anime is Inuyasha. Inuyasha, yeah. I love
Qué bien se lo está
history
pasando.
and I love modern things, and I think Inuyasha has both because the main character can travel on time. And also the
Your Lie in April in English.
Okay, why?
It's about music, classical music, piano and violin, and it's an amazing story. Romance, of course, but also a very strong, powerful and sad story. And I love it. You should watch it, but bring some tissues to tears.
Bien basada.
is easily ReZero. Everyone has to watch ReZero. Some people think it's bad. You're on something. I don't know what you're even talking about. Subaru is the best character of all time, and Rem is the best girl of all time. Just watch ReZero. It is so good. Please, I'm begging you. Please, please, please.
Haikyuu. It's a beautiful anime about volleyball and super fun. Makes me laugh a lot. I love it. I think like all of the young boys playing, like there's this sense of like spirit, and I was like in the games with them.
Just because I've been watching it for almost 16, 17 years, One Piece, I would say Oda. He's the GOAT, and he's still writing. Oda, One Piece, definitely.
Attack on Titan. The story is so deep that it reflected real society, and they've got so much deep and good message. I cried.
My favorite anime of all time is Nana, by far. It's just best anime of all time.
I think not many guys mention
Elena, no mires.
Nana's favorite, right? Many girls do, but
a lot of girls do, but I feel like if you're a guy and you watch it, all the guy cast are super relatable as well. Like
Takashi le acaba de decir, tráigale una falda, o me lo acaba de parecer.
Anime of all time.
I think not many guys mention Nana's favorite, right? Many girls do, but
a lot of girls do, but I feel like if you're a guy and you watch it, all the guy cast are super relatable as well. Like my favorite character is Shinichi, so
it has to be Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu
Vaya,
Hakusho is my
sorpresa para
favorite just
nadie.
because I resonate with the characters a lot, especially Yusuke and Kurama. I think they have the best tournament arc with the Dark Tournament. I think Yusuke Urameshi is hilarious. I love the style of the older animes. I just think it's the all-time GOAT. Plus, I can tell that it's inspired a lot of different animes. So I just really appreciate the stakehold that it has in the culture.
okay, thank you for watching so far. How was it? That was interesting. I started watching anime and I'm planning to upload more anime videos from now on since I really enjoy anime in general. I just watched
Se ha puesto a ver anime, Takashi. Así que más videitos de anime coming soon.
Attack on Titan and then it was a masterpiece. I really
Se ha visto Shinchenchi, Masterpiece.
finally figured out why people say it's masterpiece. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video,
Le sabe Takashi. Acaba de empezar y ya viene basado. Grande. La mitad de la hipoteca me la paga Mob Show, la otra mitad me la paga Takashi, afortunadamente.
me voy a pillar y cada vez que acelero suena el celular mío chan dice